Hey everybody, welcome to our next exit. We've been talking and hitting around a little bit about doing this next exit boondocking rally meetup, get together in Quartzsite this coming January. And we've got a fair amount of feedback. People, there's probably been 40 or 50 couples that said that they would like to try to attend. So we thought we'd kind of start throwing some ideas out and see how many really want to attend or are going to try to attend. So if you want to try to make it to the next exit rally, if you would leave a comment down below and tell us a little bit about you and your RV, or if you don't have an RV, just about you guys and your plans, and we'll see if we can't put something together. With the pandemic, we don't really know what's going to happen. Might not even be legal to have that many people get together in one place. But the Quartzsite Big Tent event is still scheduled in Quartzsite for January of 2021, and the dates they've got are January 16th to the 24th. So that's 2 weekends, and then all during the week. It's a huge tent, all kind of RV stuff for sale, and a lot of other just junk stuff for sale too. But there'll be hundreds of thousands of RVs out there. And to us, the most interesting thing is just seeing all the different people and the RVs and just how people are doing their RV adventures. So it's very interesting. So let us know if you think you are going to try to come. We're going to do ours January the 19th through 23rd. I think that's a Tuesday, and then ending on a Saturday. The Big Tent event starts the Friday or Saturday before we start, and it ends on Sunday after we're over. Now, of course, you can get there early and you can stay late. You can stay all winter. We're going to do our event in the same place we've been the last few years. It's the La Posa South long-term visitors area, and it's about 3 miles south of Quartzsite. You can get to it in any kind of car, any kind of RV. About half of it's a paved road, and then you turn, and then half of it's a gravel road. But it's very easy driving. It's not any ruts or anything. It costs $40 for 2 weeks. You get a permit that's good from 1 day to 14 days. So when you get there, you get the permit right as you drive in. There's a big ranger station there. You can get them online ahead of time if you'd like, but it's $40 for 2 weeks. And what that gets you is there's access to dump your sewer tanks. There's fresh water, potable, drinkable water, and there is garbage pickup. So you have no electricity, but you've got sewer dumps, black and gray tanks, you've got fresh water, and then a place to throw your garbage away. So those are some of the main things you need. No electricity. Some of you probably have solar. Some of you might have one of these power stations. And a couple of you are going to win a power station while you're there. That's why this box is sitting here. So let us know if you want to be there, January the 19th through 23rd, 2021. We think there's probably going to be at least 20 rigs, and a good chance it'll be 40 or 50. We're going to practice social distancing, and if need be, we'll wear masks, whatever the directives are from the government come next January. So we're going to try to keep it safe, and if it's not going to be safe, we're not going to do it. So we can talk about it all winter long, but if it's not safe, we're not going to do it. So all that being said, hope to see a lot of you guys there. As I've told you in a number of videos, we're trying to get some prizes together to give away during the event. We did this little Rockman 200 video a couple of weeks ago. We're going to give it away. You can go back to that video, and all you got to do is just go down and in the comments, leave a comment saying, I'd like to win the Rockman 200, and you'll be entered into the drawing. If you come to the boondocking rally, you'll get another entry. Probably we're going to do another entry for every day you're there. We'll let you sign up every day from like 9 to 10. Come out and we'll have somebody there to take names and give you another entry. But let's talk about this one. What I like about this one is it's the smallest one that we've seen. This thing weighs 4.5 pounds. It's 222 watt hours packed in here, which is about the same is this a Rockman, but as you can see, the Rockman is like 6.5 pounds. This one here is 3/4 as big, but it's not as big. 4.5 and 6.5. So if size is an issue, that's this may be something that you might be interested in. So no matter what this COVID pandemic has in store for us, only the future is going to tell. But one thing that it has brought to light is the need for one of these little portable power stations. You may have a full solar array up on your RV, or you may be at your home with 110 and plenty of electricity. I think this COVID thing and just all the stuff going on in the country shows us that anything is possible and things can change really quick. We've all become pretty dependent on these cell phones and our computers and our iPads. And once those batteries go down, we have to find a way to charge them back up. Most of us really need that information, especially if you're a full-time RVer and you're traveling. You're going to find yourself in different parts of the country with finding out what county you're in, where's the safety place to go in case of a severe thunderstorm, just all kind of stuff. You've got to have these electronic devices. So this is the smallest portable power station that we found. It stores 222 watts, and it's got a 200 watt inverter inside to power these two 110 volt plug-ins. We wanted to do a review on one of these little bitty guys just because you need something to charge these phones and iPads and computers back up, especially in a different part of the country where you don't know your neighbor, you don't have family and stuff close by. You've got to figure it out yourself. So let's kind of go over it. I'm going to start with one of the first things is this little light on the back. This thing will run, it pulls, as you can see, it's pulling 1 watt, and it says it'll last for 40 hours. Now in the time, if you got a storm going on and it's nighttime, that's a pretty handy little thing, 40 hours worth of light. It's a pretty good little light. It also has a flashing light, SOS signal, and at the flashing light it says it'll last 99 hours because the light's on half the time and off half the time. So I think having one of these little guys is just a really good idea, and this one seems to be a pretty good one. It's like 3/4 the size of the smallest one we'd seen before. They've all got their little cooling fan. Virtually all of these little portable power stations have got the same features, and they all seem to work pretty darn good. So this one charges up. It's got a little 110 volt charger, and it charges up at about 30 or 35. You just plug it right down here in this 5.5 millimeter pin, and it charges up 33 watts. Hopefully you can see it on there. And then it comes with a couple of adapters in this little holder. SnugMax, a real nice little holder. But you can charge it up with 12 volts. Plugs right into the same adapter. Just plug it right into your cigarette adapter. And then it has solar. It doesn't come with a solar panel, you have to purchase your own. But you can plug a 60 watt solar panel right in this same little adapter. Right in here. To charge it up. And then to get electricity out of it, same thing. To make such a compact footprint, they've had to take some things out. So they didn't include this cigarette adapter inside the case. They've got it here. Save that space. But if you've got some 12 volt like a GPS or a dash cam or a tire pressure monitor, whatever you might have to plug in here, works just fine. Those are the accessories. It's got a little user's manual. It's some of it's kind of hard to understand, but it's got most everything in here. And the display is so small that it's kind of hard to read, so you really need this manual to kind of figure it out. Once you get a feel for it, it all makes sense, and it's got all the same information that all the bigger ones that we've reviewed have. It's got two just standard USB ports, and then it has a USB-C port. The USB-Cs, if you have any newer electronics, this USB-C is really a neat feature. We've started using that a lot, bought us some new cables where we can use that, and then this quick charge comes in pretty handy as well. The only thing that we've got that uses that quick charge is our jetpack for our internet with Verizon. It wants quite a bit of power. It won't work very well at all off of a standard USB. It says to plug me into your original power supply, but the USB quick charge will work for that. It goes up to 18 volts, and the standard USBs I think just go up to 15. Let me give you a little demonstration on some of these, what I'm talking about. The mainest thing we have to use this USB-C is Pearl's iPad. It's a couple of years old, but it still has the technology to use it. As you can see here, it's charging at 14 watts. (26, 23). So it can suck up the power. Now if that's just plugged into a regular USB, so we'll unplug this, plug in a regular USB, (5 watts), and that's pretty much where it stays for her iPad, and it just takes all night to charge the thing. But she plugs it into that USB-C, (31). So if you've got some newer electronics that can take advantage of that USB-C, it really is a neat thing. It's got a complete battery management system for overcharging, over voltage, over current, overheating. It pretty much protects just like all the rest of them. So the battery management systems on all of these seem to be pretty much top of the line. So that's the Vickers SnugMax 200. It has 222 watt hours. It has a 200 watt pure sine wave inverter, and it's 4.5 pounds. It's nice, small, portable power station, and it's made for your electronics. Keep your electronics charged up, to be there when you need it for some kind of emergency, some kind of severe weather, or just whatever the future may hold for us. The SnugMax is priced on Amazon today at $189.99. Vickers has given us a 13% discount code. That takes it down to $165.29, and we'll put the discount code right in here. It's only good until August the 30th, so you've only got a few days of this discount code being valid. That runs your cost per watt hour to purchase this down to 74 cents. So if you're looking for a small unit to have handy whenever you may need emergency power to power your jetpack, remember you got to have if you're dependent on this jetpack for internet, you got to have it powered up. If you've lost power, or you're out away from your RV or your power source or your iPad, you got to have some way to recharge them. We think this little Vickers SnugMax 200 is probably a pretty fair choice. We'll put a link down below to Amazon for to purchase the SnugMax if you're interested in it or want to get some more information. So we're going to be giving this unit away next January at our Quartzsite rally. If you want to enter to win this thing, go down below. There's the instructions, but basically all you have to do is leave a comment that says, I would like to win the SnugMax. And that'll give you one entry into our drawing. We also have a drawing for the Rockman 200. If you go back and look at our Rockman video, on that video you can go down and do the same thing. I want to win a Rockman. You can enter both of them. You can enter all of these that you want. We're going to have a couple more, I think. and then we'll give those away. If for some reason we're not able to have our boondocking rally because of COVID or whatever reason, we just don't feel it's safe or a good idea, we'll still have the drawing January the 22nd of 2021, and we'll mail these out to the winner. The rules are down below in the comments. You have to be in the continental United States for us to mail them out to you. If you're not in the continental United States and you don't claim it, as the rules say, if you don't claim it, we'll draw another name. So we're going to give them away either way. Hopefully we'll have our rally. Hopefully we'll see you there. And that pretty much covers it for the Vickers SnugMax 200. And until we see you guys again next time, keep the wheels rolling, stay safe. We'll see you at the next exit, folks. Bye-bye.